Hello and welcome to this tutorial on some basic string manipulation. Now you can do lots of things in Python with strings, which is text basically, and I'm going to show you today a couple of those things. So here I am just printing to the screen asking somebody for their username. Next I make a variable which I've called username, and I take input from the screen, and I'm using .upper, open and close brackets, to call the upper function to change whatever they enter into all uppercase. Then I'm just printing it back to the screen just to show you what's happening, and I'm then using the length function, len, to get the length of whatever username they've chosen, and you'll see why that's useful in just a minute. So if we run that, you'll see it in action. So enter a username. I'm just going to put in Bob. Notice it's all in lowercase, and you can see that it has done exactly what I wanted. The upper function has changed it all into uppercase, and it's given me the length of the string, which is 3. So very useful indeed, as you'll see shortly. Now I'm just going to comment these two lines of code out, and you'll then see why this is so useful. Right, here we go. So the next thing I'm using is a while loop. Now what this is doing, it's saying while the length of whatever they've entered in as their username, so whatever's stored in this variable called username, whilst the length is less than 3, ask them to enter the username again, restore it, and turn it into uppercase again. Next, I'm just using a basic if-else statement. You've seen this in one of the earlier tutorials. So I'm checking if the username is equal to Bob, all in uppercase, give them access, else print access denied. So let's run that to show you this little bit of code in action. Now I'm just going to enter in lowercase Bob, and it gives me access. Why? Quite simply, because even though we've got Bob in uppercase here, my input has been changed into uppercase, so it matches, and it's not less than 3 characters. So if we run that again, and let's put in a name that's less than 3 characters, I don't know, Boo, it's not letting me. Put an N, not letting me, K, not letting me, I can just hit enter, it won't let me. I have to enter in now more than 3 characters, and this can be quite useful if you're doing a program where you want somebody to you want to force the user to have, say, a username or a password more than so many characters. So now if I enter in, I don't know, Dan, you can see access is denied because the name's not Bob. Now the .upper is so useful, because if I take this off here for a moment and now I run it again, and for example I just put in Bob with an uppercase B, lowercase o and b, access is denied because it doesn't match uppercase Bob here. So by having the .upper in, it basically protects me from users not always entering in what I would expect them to enter. So a user can now enter in capital B, lowercase o, lowercase b, and it will get accepted. They can put Bob, all lowercase, it's still accepted, or they can have indeed Bob, all is uppercase, and it will still be accepted. So the .upper is really useful. You can also do .lower, and that will do everything into lowercase, and then you could have Bob here in lowercase as well, quite useful. You can also do .capitalize, and that will capitalize the first letter of any string that you enter in. So there you have it, a few useful bits of code which can really help you build some programs that basically they're more robust. You can account for the user entering in, more unexpected input. Well, I hope you enjoyed that quick tutorial, and I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.